That's so full of feeling. You hear that? What's this? Hello my friends, welcome back to a new video. Hello friends, sorry for my voice, I don't know why I did that. Welcome back to a new video. It's a fantastic day out there. Actually it's night and it rained all the day, so welcome to a new video from Distilled Noise. It's been a while, I know it's been a while, and that's for good reasons, because I wanted to finish some of my tracks. Also I did a lot of funny things in this month because I went to see Raresh. I went to see Traumer. And wait, he signed my copy of Get Round number 6, so we're friends now. And also I bought a new toy, which is the Electron Digitac. I think you all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to do a video at the moment about it because I'm still learning the basics, and there are a lot of good videos about the basics on YouTube from Cuckoo, from Enrique Martinez. So I'm not talking about this. I'd like to do a video about how to create minimal micro house music on this one, but I'm not mastering it yet. It's a really complicated workflow, so it takes a lot of time before you know how to properly use this machine, because it's so powerful. Every button has from 2 to more functions, so that's a lot to learn. So maybe in the future I'll make a video about this, I don't know. What am I going to talk about in this video? So this video, I'd like to be the first one of a series on quick tips. So I want to share some of the techniques that I use and the things that I learned from my experiments. In this case, I want to show you time stretching. You know that I love to use samples and to completely change them and manipulate them, and one of the most powerful tools that Ableton offers, it's time stretching, time warping, because you can take the sample and completely change it. So I'm going to show you some examples from my tracks and how I use time stretching for creating pads, for creating strange percussions, to create bass lines. Some of the examples you've already seen in other videos, but I want to go more into detail about time stretching. So this is the track that I made in the previous video. Here is completely finished and mastered. So the sound that I want to show you is this one. So this is a nice pad. Also it got some evolution. And then it keeps going on like this. And as you can hear, it makes the difference, because this is without. This is with it. It makes a little bit of difference. How did I make this pad? The pad is taken from the Wurlitzer here, from the chords, from those chords. And the technique consists in resampling the sound. So you move from a MIDI sound to audio signal. So I create a new audio track, I put in resampling mode, so all the tracks of the project go through this track. So you need to put the track that you want to record in solo mode. You activate the recording on this track. So rec. You see that it's recording here. Done. Once I've recorded it, I start manipulating the sound with the time warp. So let's check it before. Okay, maybe this part we can stretch it and see what it sounds like. An important thing to know about this technique is that it's a lot about experimenting, so it's unlikely that you will obtain something cool at the first attempt. So you need to try different things, try to move the warp from one point to another, stretch a little bit more, stretch a little bit less. There's a limit to stretching, and the limit is set by this number here. When it goes to 999 is the maximum amount of BPM that you can have. And that's it. So I can do up until I reach this number here, right? Okay, and that's for all the parts that you want to stretch. So let's listen how it sounds like. That's not bad, but it has this noisy percussive feeling, which is due to the beats mode here. So maybe we can try the complex mode. This is a little weird. This is actually sounding pretty good. Well, it's not good as this part. You need to find the right sample to start with, so maybe I recorded the wrong part. You know, you need a lot of trial and error in this kind of technique, but I'm sure that by experimenting a little bit you can obtain something that it's sounding good. Well, this part in beats mode is actually pretty good. There's a lot of difference between the beats mode and the complex mode. You can hear that in beats mode it's sounding better in this case. So you can keep it like that. And that's the first example. The other example that I want to show you from this track is for the percussive sounds. So here we have this loop. Okay, so I'll try to warp those sounds to see how this sounds like. You hear that? And this is something really cool. Typical micro house percussion or effects, and if you like it, you use it. So this is the second. Let's try with another percussive sounds, for example this one. Okay. That's pretty good. Also, for example, this sound, you can use it for a background. So you can do with chords, you can do with arpeggios, you can do with whatever, percussions, whatever you want, and you can obtain something cool. You can obtain something that sounds like shit. It depends. So it depends on how much time you spend experimenting and how much lucky you are. So I started from this arpeggio. I recorded, and when you start stretching this sound, it actually starts to feel like something really nostalgic, in my opinion. Listen. That's so full of feeling. I like it. You already heard this track on my video about bassline. I'm going on. The sound that I'm talking about is this one. I've already showed you when I was talking about bass lines, but now I want to show you how powerful is the warping technique. As you can see, all those markers are for warp. So this is how it sounds. So what did I do? I want it to be on the grid, and this is good here. I said, it's sounding pretty good now. What's this? So when you have this kind of material, you can really create things that you never thought about. And this is warping mode, beats mode, sorry, not warping mode, but beats mode. If I put on complex mode, it doesn't sound like this. It's a whole another world. So you just need to keep experimenting. So that's it. So that's how you can use the time warping and the time stretching. I hope that this gives you some ideas for your tracks. It gave me a lot of ideas in the past. It's still giving me a lot of ideas. Sometimes I'm stuck with some loop that I don't know how to add something different. So I take a sample and I try to stretch the fuck out of it, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it turns in something original. So try it, okay? Thanks for watching the video. Of course, like and subscribe because it really helps the channel to grow. I know you're tired about me saying like and subscribe, but you know, it's how YouTube works. So if you could do that, it would be really kind from you. If you wanted to have some more update about what I'm doing on my computer, follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Getting high on some Wi-Fi.